I'm telling you, if you unwrap it, it tastes way better. We need to securely wipe a computer. There are a lot of reasons why we might need to do this. Maybe you're donating the computer to charity and you want to make sure your banking information doesn't go with it. Maybe it's just time to throw away the hard drive. Maybe you're trying to make sure no one sees those pictures from that one weekend when you thought it might be a good idea to bleach your bangs. We don't really care about why, but we'll help you with how. When you let a hard drive leave your possession, you don't usually want the data to go with it. So we blow and load the computer, right? We install a fresh copy of Windows, nothing's left on it from the old system, and you're good to go. You would be surprised how easy it is for someone to grab data that used to be there. So the way I like to explain how data is stored on a hard drive is you've got your table of contents at the front and then all of the files through the rest of the hard drive. When you perform a quick format, you're just erasing the table of contents. So your hard drive knows that all of that storage is available for writing, but the files are actually still there. So there's any number of open source programs on the internet that'll let you go and find those files like a treasure hunt. It stumbles across the bits, bytes, puts them together and sees what it gets. Lo and behold, it's a doc file. Lo and behold, it's a picture. Lo and behold, it's your banking information. So what we want to do is we want to securely erase the data on this computer. What that's going to entail is not only deleting the table of contents, but also going through the rest of the hard drive and writing random information to the rest of the bits. So the first thing we need to understand is there's SSDs and then mechanical drives. These are exactly like they sound. They've got mechanical spinning platters that store magnetically all your ones and zeros. Think of this as a modern day record. Disk inside, spinning, has a little armature that goes around and looks for the data. It's all very mechanical. Then we've got SSDs. When we think SSDs or solid state drives, think really big thumb drive. All transistors, all stored digitally, no moving parts. So when we want to get rid of these things, there's a couple of different ways we can go. We've got percussive maintenance. We've got mechanical aeration. These methods will not let you use these hard drives again. It will guarantee that no one else will ever be able to access the data on them. Sometimes we want to use the hard drives again. So we're going to securely erase the hard drives with software. Enter Ultimate Boot CD. We come back to Ultimate Boot CD time and time again because it's got a ton of tools in there that are crazy useful. For today, we're going to use Parted Magic, which manages partitions, hard drives. It does all the things we need it to do. And it's the tool that's going to erase this hard drive completely from front to back, leaving nothing behind. It's going to take us into a custom Linux environment here. So the important thing to remember here is that it's all running in RAM. Nothing is actually running on the hard drive. And that's important because we want to overwrite the entire hard drive. We don't want any part of it left. It takes a while to load because we're running off an old-timey CD and have to load it all into RAM. But we'll get there. Ready, steady, almost there.
Almost there.
Stay on target.
Almost there. All right, so Parted Magic's all up and running. First thing we want to do is get gparted running. Load that up. We're going to take a look and see what we've got. So up in the corner, we're going to see what physical hard drives. You can see in this computer, we've only got one. You can see we've got our NTFS partition there. That's what we want to zero out and make sure that no one's going to be able to read the data that once upon a time was on there. Okay, so we're going to note dev/SDA1. Okay, probably see this again. We're going to now use erase disk. Hey, that's what we're trying to accomplish. We're going to use nwipe, which is a fork of dban, which is Derek's wipe. That's a utility that used to be the standard. And if we notice, there's only one drive here. There's dev SDA, that's the one. Okay, so we're gonna wipe. Bit of a disclaimer, this is going to take a long time depending on the size of the hard drive and the age of the computer. This can easily take a full 24 hours to wipe the hard drive. Remember, it's going through, it's wiping each bit through that entire drive. If you've got a 2 terabyte drive, that's 2 quadrillion bits. I don't think that math is right at all. Depending on the size of your hard drive and the age of the computer, this could easily take a full 24 hours to complete. We've sometimes taken as much as 36 hours. Results may vary. All right, so we notice at the bottom, F10 will start. We've got the right drive that we want to wipe. We're gonna hit F10. Grab a snack, make yourself a cup of coffee, sit back, relax. We'll see you when it's done. So this is a 250 gig drive. It's gonna take us, it thinks, about 3¼ hours. So you can easily see if that's a terabyte, it's going to take 12 hours. 3 times 4, yeah, my math's good there. If it's a 2 terabyte, it can easily take a full day to wipe the entire drive. But after this is done, you'll have a squeaky clean drive that you can install Windows on and give away to whomever you like. Alright guys, mechanical spinning platters that store magnetically all your ones and zeros, and they get combined together to form a file. I don't know what's happening.